Hey, Sean, you look at this roster, there are so many guys who maybe haven't played pro hockey before. As a guy with a couple of years now under his belt, do you view yourself in maybe a little bit more of a leadership role to help some of those younger guys along?
Yeah, absolutely, Jules. This camp is setting the tone for, main camp, and this is a lot of guys' first years. I think as a guy who's gone through it a couple of times, I can set the tone myself, and that's just being sharp in practice, getting ready to go, doing the right things before and after, and how I'm conducting myself on and off the ice. And I think a lot of guys did a really good job today so far, and all I can do is be myself and kind of lead the way.
As you kind of approach this camp as in the bigger picture, it's rookie camp first, and then it's main camp. What are your expectations as you head into this fall as a whole, maybe from an individual standpoint?
I kind of go into this stage of the season with no expectations. All I can do is control what I do on and off the ice to kind of give myself the best chance to make a statement, make the team, do what I got to do to kind of stick my foot in the door. And I think after a few years of pro, I have a lot of experience that as a young Sean Durzi, I wouldn't expect myself to have. And you learn things that you never think you would ever know, and you can only learn through experience. So I think the few years of pro so far have helped me a ton, and I'm going into the camp putting my best foot forward, doing whatever I could possibly do to kind of show them what I got and kind of put my foot in the door here.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Jules.
Next up is John Hoven.
Hey, Durz, just sort of building on that. The team didn't find the success they were looking for at the tournament 2 years ago. How do you approach this tournament? Obviously, with the defensive group being a little bit younger and whatnot, but is it two separate things, or is it, hey, we're looking for a little bit of redemption against some of these teams that, we didn't have success against last time around?
Yeah, I think no matter what you do, if you've gotten to this stage of, hockey, you're a competitive person, you have that drive to win, and, you don't like losing. So I think it's a really good chance for us to, start off the season for this organization and, for this team as with some success, and of course, for ourselves. I think it's a big part of, starting on the right foot, doing the right things, and, kind of kicking off this new year on a good note.
And just curious, what conversations have you already had with Robo in terms of kind of defensive pairings? Again, back to the inexperience of the defenseman on this roster that'll be going to Arizona. Are you looking to possibly be paired with a guy like Marcus Phillips, who also has experience, or young guy, old guy? Like, what are you kind of looking at here?
Yeah, we haven't done too much with the lines or anything like that. I think today was a good, just a good day to get out as a team and for the first time as a group, and kind of, connect our passes, connect a few things in the D zone, things like that. But, whether it's a young guy or it's Philly, I mean, it's a good opportunity. And for me, it's just kind of creating that chemistry with my D partner. I think it makes the game a lot easier if you're talking and you're on the same page. So whomever it is, I think I'll try to do a good job of trying to be on the same page, communicating with them before the game, during the game, and after the game. I think it's a big part of having success as a pair.
Thanks, Durz.
Thanks, John.
All right, any more questions? Looks like we'll go back to Zach Dooley.
Thanks. Just had one more for you. You had a year with John Robbleski last year in Ontario. How helpful is it for you and some of these other guys to have that, knowledge of how Robo operates, the terms he uses, and things like that heading into a tournament like this?
Yeah, it's one thing about Robo is his passion. It's kind of unmatched at this stage of the year right now, and it's really good because I think a lot of guys feed off that. What he brings to the table, what he brings every day, that energy he brings. It kind of sets a tone for us as a group, and for the team as a whole. So I think kind of building off of his energy, off of his knowledge of the game, the way he conducts himself, his manners, his posture, everything like that. It's really good for not only myself but the young guys and the group to kind of build off of. And his mannerism and the way he says things, his verbiage it's something that I know, and it's something that the younger guys are kind of learning now. And once you get it, it's really easy to build off of. And hopefully we start the year running here.
Appreciate it. Thanks again.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Sean. Looks like that's it for today.
All right, thank you guys.